Welcome to Pygmalien, guys. Starting with this items, and here we have the Obsidian Matchbox, which is interesting, but I mean it is not really cool. We also have the heavy yo-yo and the fiery wristwatch. We could go for the yo-yo again, but I think we went for it a lot of times, and also only slowing one item for 1 second. We could increase it to like 6 seconds or something during the game with the curio items. It would be giga toxic. We will just slow all enemy items forever. But I think here we'll just go for the matchbox. It is promising. At least it looks like it. Let's go for a neutral item. Maybe we can get something useful. There we go. This will be our additional second. Who do you want to go for? I mean, it is a pyro. Why even thinking? Honestly, it would... I mean, if we get the cinders, then it would be worth. But else it would also have been the other guy. I just forgot. The Kyber for the cooldown reduction. Yeah, this is kind of it. I swear, every time I go as mech to fighting the pyro and never getting the stuff here and the lighter, and now when we go for the pyro for the additional burn on the matchbox, we get the lighter. These are terrible. We are not gonna buy weapons, but we will get weapons anyways, like from drops and stuff like that. We could go to jungle runes, but honestly, we really need the stuff here.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I guess this is good enough. Like with the lighter, with the here. Probably not good enough, but still. I mean, this item here is useless. We would rather have small items. We charge the matchbox. Do you really have a choice? This is not a good start right now. We only have 5 income. Only 4 burn on the matchbox. This guy has no regen. But he's dealing way more damage, so we will just lose. Yeah, way more damage.
Time is long, but I have
9 poison on the Fang. Okay, now we got the 2 additional. We have food, we can go to Tiny Fury Monster and maybe... nah, these are not good. We are looking for a burn. We should be fine against this dude here. But losing the first fight already with enchanted item start is very bad. Might as well pivot out now. Because the matchbox is not good late game. Yeah, it is simply too slow.
I've come too far to let you stop.
Scrap.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Right, there's the rope
Happy to make a sale.
and the heirlooms. Honestly, this guy is not bad as well. Bronze loot is 3 gold, so we don't really need to go there. Okay, no cinder. This is very bad. I'm not sure about the textiles. I feel like the textiles is not good enough. But like honestly, these guys are not doing anything as well, so. This guy here has already more than enough shielding. What else do we want? Like weapons are not needed. I guess will sell this and just go to liquid for the 5 free beats, which can be HP as well. Oh, we only got HP. 50 HP, not bad.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of stores.
You should be fine against this dude. He's getting a bunch of damage on his katana, but I think by the time he will be already shielded more than enough. Oh, we have the lighter. How are we supposed to play this? Is this just a build and we will just put in the, I think the sauna, and this is it, and try to get wins with this?
We take pride in our restorations. They don't make these like they used to.
We won't get other opportunities to upgrade this dude here. Because we always have to go for the skills. Get as much burn on the matchbox as possible. Can we beat the street gamer?
Wait!
He's very strong, but we might be able to beat him. Okay, looks good. Nice.
I can't believe it. You're almost as good as you.
Maybe we can get a small refresh then. Okay, unfortunate. Bunch of crit chance. Maybe this transforms into another matchbox. Upgrading a bronze item, we could do that, but we really need the damage. I mean, immolating spark is already good enough. Now this is very bad because this was the last time we got the option, or we got the chance to get bronze skills early game, until we find a grandmaster.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Dun, 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 dun. No, these are not good enough.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the gold club is probably better right here, right now. But you know, let's try and make the matchbox work. But I can already see me crying about it is not working. Only 6 burn on day 3 is crazy.
Well, I guess motivation.
And no scaling as well. I mean, the scaling does not matter on day 3. But like the damage does. Charge 1 tech item.
You're not getting hurt on purpose just to come see me, are you? Might leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo won't cover.
Do we buy the hogwash? No. There is a bird. We don't have any property. Also, what about this dude here? It's a relic. Charge 1 tech item. You have exactly 1 tech item. Its cooldown is reduced by 1 second. This is very interesting to maybe play Bob. We will see. We'll go for Outlandish Dervish just to get his Rock Blades, which is only 2% cooldown reduction. But we will take everything we can get. We need a lot of cooldown reduction on everything here.
You have the metal to be a dervish.
I just want to upgrade it. I want to know what it does.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. You know, our
It's a waste, but still.
they have stories.
Oh, its cooldown goes down. Okay, this is crazy.
Oh, sure, I can help you, but you have to trust me.
We have 6 space. As a reroll, we can do better. This is so bad.
Let's both.
It is simply crazy to
Maybe
me.
someday we'll teach each other.
We have anything here? Nope. Okay, let's go to Kev's Armory. Maybe we can find some enchanted stuff when you burn shield equal to 10 times. Yeah, I guess this is not really cool, but we'll take it. Like, let's try it for now. Shielded Bushel as well. Hey, papi. We don't have the money. We have 6 gold. Also the globe. No, I don't think we can do anything here. I don't think we can use this item here. I will simply I will love to grab the globe, so we get an additional HP. We will be broke now for a very long time, but still.
You do see these tusks, right?
Ignition core, I think we are cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, we are cooked. Honestly though, like this guy with all the shielding, it's cleansing a lot. Never mind. The shielding is gone, but so is his life. Nice. We are beating Ignition Corduli early game. With 6 burn on the Matchbox. By the way, we kept the matchbox on
10.
3 value. This is not worth. On bronze, so maybe we can upgrade it. I'd love to get this, but we can't. Just give us diamond fangs. So we regret not upgrading the matchbox to diamond. I mean, if you get it, then we will try our best to get the matchbox upgraded, like for sure. But do we though? Like only 6 burn, no curio so far, no cinder, no nothing. Okay, so the bad luck continues.
Hello, my friend. One has to.
Can't do
It's
this
all
here.
about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting.
Cinder, feather, nice. We will need 2 of these. Only 3 in cash register. What a crazy comp. Okay, we will get 3 stuff. I think we can sell these now. But what exactly are we supposed to do now? It's another dually. I mean, the meta right now is just Dooley and Vanessa. These 2 are fighting each other, and everyone else is just happy with 4 wins. I mean, it's always the same comp you see. The dinosaurs. Never gets boring. And of course, it's always destroying the best item here. But I think we are still tankier. We have also 65 regions. So I mean, the dinosaur can only destroy small items. We only have 2 small items, but why destroy an item? Oh, this also destroys a small item. Oh, this is very bad. That we only have 2 small items then. I would love to go here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care about the gold here.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. Just toss that on my
Sure.
back, and I'll trot it to your door. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Now that we got this, is the rope better? I'm honestly not even sure. Like, the thing is, if we overheal, this guy here will charge itself with the Hypergreens 2 times every time it activates. It will charge itself, I mean. So it will only need 2 more charges, which will be provided by the Matchbox, because once it activates, it will overheal, and it will overheal again with the sauna. So it heals because of the Hypergreens, and it heals because of the sauna. So another 2 charges for the bushel. And it itself is also only 4 seconds of cooldown. I think it's not worth going for this dude here. And what about the save? Nah, let's not throw the game just for some coins. And we still have to go for the cooldown reduction, even though we only have 6 burn on the Matchbox, man. This is crazy bad.
Pygmalians are pacifists.
20 HP, not bad. Skill upgrades.
Pygmalion, everyone has it.
Useless.
If the elder could see me.
We will never use the upgrades. Oh, defense grid is insane. We kinda need endurance and stuff like that, but defense grid is also insane. Just almost making sure. What we loot items? Let's go. Please hinder. Nice. I think we will just give this guy here 10 healing. Without the 10 healing, it will be very hard for it to overheal. But defense grid will give the bushel one charge, but it will cover us. So, like 400 shielding, we will get time to overheal, which will be even more shielding. And if the enemy is poisoned, then this guy will just have 400 healing, which will cleanse a lot. And we are also scaling our HP, so overall it should be very fine.
Are you sure?
But yeah, we gotta see now how it works. Railgun on gold already. It's already day 6. Oh yeah, the atomic clock as well. Coolies always have their whole setup. Seven seconds. Matchbox. Everything on 7 seconds. Now, how could we improve this board? I mean, it is obviously just more burn on the guy and skills. Oh, Chili Charles is dangerous. But we have a lot of shielding as well. With defense grid. The thing is, he also has a lot of shielding. This doesn't matter. As long as we build up more shielding as he does, we are fine. We also need one more feather to get these guys here to 4.8 seconds of cooldown. It will be a small boost, but it will make a difference. Huge difference. Yeah, I think we are in a safe area.
The joy of more.
We will go for endurance, hopefully. Try to get endurance. Never mind. But combat medic is also not bad. When you heal or gain regen, gain 3% crit chance. We are healing with every item possible multiple times. Beside with the lighter. There we are not healing multiple times. Guess not needed. The red gun is not needed. Ghost pepper. Ghost pepper is crazy strong. He only has a skill fiery. That is useful for us. He also has a lot of useless items. Now I think there is nothing stronger than the thug. So let's try to and get it. The bonk, I mean. With all the shielding we should be fine. We also have more than enough regen. But as you can see, he's breaking our comp. How much crit chance do we have? 27, 30, 39. Yeah, it's a decent amount. Why can't we stop getting this dude here offered?
wonders waiting for us in the ground.
Now the question is, can we find something that fits our board? Schilder dat laten. Oh well, I guess it's just the eel talisman. Like, these items are not good. They are not boosting our board as well. But I think 15% starting crit is indeed not bad. Also, if there was a feather or insect ring or stuff like that, cinder, I don't know, stuff like that, I would definitely grab that. Ignition core, rocket launcher, Sea Dog Saloon. I really don't like seeing this guy being frozen, because it is just cleansing. Like, look, cleansing 50 burn. And Ignition core really has so much more damage than we have. We just gotta cleanse all of it to get enough time to let our small 10 burn matchbox tickle him down. But I'm gonna be honest with you, if the enemy starts to have some shielding and some healing, then we are most likely cooked. Let's go to Herman, maybe we can catch some upgrades here. This is not good enough, this is a lot of money, we will grab that.
The more we can hang out.
Oh wow, is this bad? What about the code? Nah, the code room is not playable. Let's not even think about it. The property, I think we just want the HP. And we already have enough, more than enough gold.
Now that's giving up the business.
Okay, nice. At least we got one item. Nah. Honestly, I don't think we can beat the guy. But we will still try, because if we get the Dragon Heart or the Draconic Rage, then we will be very strong. But as you can see, we are tickling him, and he will just casually hit us very hard now. No, this guy is not. Either that or we are just cleansing everything. Like, look, 3k healing. We're just cleansing 150
It's
burn.
all about motivation. You gotta know what
When you
you're
burn
fighting
charge this
for.
2 seconds. This is also not bad. There's 3 burn. I don't know, man. I think with all the insect wings it is probably easier to get the matchbox down, but we also need the burn. So what exactly are we supposed to do here? How much is it again? 6. So it would be 0.3. Reducing the cooldown by 0.3 is not gonna do much. We could grab a feather, which would bring the bushel to 4.8. But honestly, I think all we are missing is just damage. We are also getting in... Yeah, I think it's the damage. Like, reducing the cooldown is all fun and stuff, but... also not really. Honestly, I think let's just try and secure the 6 wins here. Because we have no skills, we have no scaling, we have nothing, we have full flat
You do
stuff.
see these tusks.
Fix gym into bandages. Oh, obsidian yo-yo. I guess the crit makes a difference. Let's check how much damage it does. I mean, the most damage probably is from it being obsidian. Yeah. We are almost level 10, so let's hope we get a good enchant for the bushel, and then we also... Let's go for Kev's Emery. We'll,
So vulnerable.
this is not needed.
People say, Maya, if you're not growing, you're fading.
Deadly, heavy. Yeah. Gotta go for the heavy, like for now. Deadly would also be fine, but large items are not needed, I think. Yeah, it's not needed. Grab a temporary boost, maybe you can squeeze out one more win. And honestly, I think afterwards, like after that one win, it's already game over. What about this guy? I think he has some global cooldown. Yeah, he has some global cooldown reduction.
I'll bring ye in chains to the
Your items cooldowns are reduced by 5% if you have a vehicle, if you have a weapon, and if you have a tool. We have a tool and we have a weapon, so 10% cooldown reduction would be insane.
I failed.
Would make our bots so much stronger. Just gotta get it now. Nice. 4.3, 4.4, and 6.2, not bad.
Each moment is a jewel,
Slow,
multifaceted, glittering until
20 HP.
we meet again.
Take your
Maybe we can
time.
get the guy here upgraded since we are not able
I think
to...
you're really gonna enjoy that.
Oh, holy. Can we do better now? We should also grab the boomerang, but it's already too late for the boomerang. The phonograph will reduce the cooldown by 40 seconds. Can we somehow do better?
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
2.2 seconds. Every 2.2 seconds. What are we supposed to do then? Just get rid of the sauna? Is it just this? Well, the issue is the Matchbox is not gonna trigger the textiles. So maybe it's this, 2.4 seconds. Oh yeah, with this it will go infinite then, but on its own. And just charge the frick out of this stuff here. As long as we overheal, of course. Yeah, I think it's just this. Nice, I think we figured it out. Dragon Wing of the Hypergreens. Loki, we also want the guy there. The Dragon Wing is such a crazy good item when you have a matchbox. Especially when you have 2 matchboxes. But we wouldn't, I mean, it is not even that bad. Already cooldown reduced to 6.3 seconds, so it only requires 3 charges. When you burn. But we don't have many burn items, so.
I used to offer
And the boomerang can
people thought it was weird.
give us cool stuff. Let's test it out.
My people
The boomerang can give us some more cooldown reduction, it can give us some cinders and all that stuff.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I see a lot of diamond items on the side. And I gotta be honest, no me gusta. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't get through the shielding, because the textiles is just cleansing everything.
Defeat
Nice.
does not defeat me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 7 wins with pure trash. 13 burn matchbox on day 9. I remember times where I had like 20 burn matchbox on day 1 and I still lost because it was just too weak.
You look rough, man. Let's fix you up.
How can we increase this? How can we get more value? We just need that one guy, that one small items that makes one of your items become
It's
a
all
vehicle.
about motivation. You
Let's
gotta
go
know
to
what you're fighting
this dude here. I mean, yeah, but what does it do if we crit more? Yeah, sure. I guess we will just try to burst them down.
Sail, no
And
sail. I
with that,
won't
we
tell
want
you.
the bushel upgrade. I think this way it's way better than playing the sauna, which is the sauna itself is useless with 7 seconds of cooldown. But its passive is what we wanted.
Just toss that on my back and I'll trot it to your door.
When you burn, charge a shield item, but this guy will just completely break us. Right, let's go for the trash titan. We got a lot weaker, but it's fine. As long as we win, and I think we are supposed to win here because this guy is very slow, 700 damage. And else he's poison, which we just cleanse.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
Gold tier upgrade hammer is not bad, but this makes us wanna go to Ande
Ask the price.
and pray for another matchbox.
Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
Oh, if we get that, we buy that, then we will hit our level up. Yeah, fuck this item.
Who I am, the Bazaar.
If the Elder could see me
We don't really need HP, we need damage, we need stuff. Another dually. He's probably playing destruction dually, so
now, that's quality.
yeah, it is what it is. Just gotta play your strongest board, because this is already the time where we start to fall off.
For you to steep.
Fall off very steep. And the legendary dually will never be underestimated. Now we stop already all the healing. But I think it might be... Oh wow. Nice, we won. $263. Good chance. By the way, we did not manage to find one singular curio this game, which is very, very sad.
You're a smart one.
Because he has Salamander, he has a lot of stuff here. We could give this guy here lifesteal, but it does not count as healing anymore, as far as I know. So it does nothing. Might as well test it though. No, not really. Let's not test it. What if we lose the fight? Then we are cooked. Let's go for the Lord of the Wastes. The thing is, you should never be underestimated. His carpet is crazy. But I think he has no crit chance on it, so... Yeah, but still, every second 150 damage. We are not shielding enough for that.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us. The joy of more.
Gold tier skills, maybe we can again find our stuff. Good chance. Now we really need burn and stuff. We have 6 items. All of this is trash.
To be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
We are not finding our scaling items. We have to get this upgrade just for 10 shielding more. No, I don't think this is it.
Are you sure?
Okay, Pygmalien is mostly physical damage, which will also mostly just one-shot us. Fiery Igloo. Yeah, physical damage and fiery.
You can learn a lot from losing.
And here we go, guys. Now we start falling off. But is it our fault? Not really. This run was very unlucky regarding... Like, look, this is the first time you get a Cinder offer. 13 burn on the Matchbox on day 12. But I think we did very well. Like, very good so far. Like, it's simply... It is what it is. Can't really do much. Quality over quantity. I mean... Sure, why not? Now we can see how it works. We can see if it indeed charges the bushel or not.
The dunes are waves on a sea of gold. Return to the bazaar.
I could not see, I could not, cannot tell. There we got a vehicle.
That's given up the business.
Finally improvised heal. Now we get a source of scaling finally.
All things in
And we can
moderation.
get some upgrades because we really need the upgrades.
Profit is profit.
4 seconds, we still need a lot to go. A lot more. Yeah, I guess it is what it is.
I can do without your poor judgment.
Come on, just give us a shielded bushel.
Customer,
Just do that. Shielded heirlooms.
No armor? So brave.
Mech is very, very dangerous. Yeah, I can see ourselves dying here with 9 wins. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We only 15 burn on the matchbook is just too little. But we got very far for that.
My dreams are
It's kind of lagging again.
steel.
in 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Yeah, we can't get through the life continuity, never. And he will be also scaling too much with his poison that we can't cleanse enough. We have no shield scaling. Or it would have been fine. Oh, never mind, the bushel is going crazy as well. But his freezing is very annoying. No, I don't think we can win. We have more HP if we continue just regening back to full every time, like both of us. Then it's him who will most likely lose due to the sandstorm. I don't even understand why we are losing a droplet of our health, because we have regen. But here we can see now, once he gets us... Oh frick! Oh frick! And now we are dead, I think. Oh. Bro, can't you simply die? Give up already. Nice! No, we just won because we have more HP than him. And we were healing more frequently. We were healing every 0.4 seconds, while he was healing every 5 seconds? Nah, this can't be real, no. Oh, he also had healthy art and stuff. Really working. 30 activations, 113 activations. Crazy. Like, look, 44k poisoned, but we just cleansed everything because we were healing 40k here. And this guy was also doing very fine early game, as you have seen, with defense grid. Like, again, the textiles, if we had some shield scaling, then scaling the shielding from the textiles will give us a bunch of shielding. And every time the textiles will activate, it will just cleanse everything the enemy has, will poison you. Or almost everything. Like, what exactly is the enemy supposed to do when you have 100k shielding and every 4.4 seconds cleansing 5k poison? Yeah, cleansing 5k on you. There's nothing much he can do. But this guy here obviously was scaling. Yeah. Guys, I think this was a very lucky game. I know I'm saying this every second game when we get 10 wins. Like, obviously it also requires good decisions and know-how about the game. But here I really mean it like that we got very lucky, because 15 burn on the matchbox is nothing. 15 burn on the matchbox you are supposed to have already on day 4 or day 5. Like, just visit Curio once and find a Salamander, a Cinder, and you already have 8 burn on the matchbox. And then all these monsters will give you some additional burn. The skills, we just get Immolating Spark on silver. There's also Final Flame. If we got Final Flame, we will ditch the lighter, of course, to collect all the burn on one item on the matchbox and increase the damage of it. We were missing a lot of stuff. We also could not find the right skills. Instead, we what did we get? I mean, we got quality over quantity, which is not even needed. Arm Stealer, we got Defense Grid. Defense Grid is fine, but again, it is not needed. Like if you get some shield scaling or stuff like that, it is indeed not needed. It is just fine if you don't have endurance. But endurance is not relying on anything or improvised heal. So with that, you will scale your healing and you will always overheal. There's no need for the defense grid. Also, here the bushel was only 2.4 seconds of cooldown. It was fast enough and it was recharging itself, and as you can see, the enemy had the fastest item was 4.7 seconds on the Idol of Decay. So we were healing or overhealing by a lot until he first started to act. So yeah guys, we got 10 wins. It was very lucky. Like you have seen me having very strong bots and still ending with 5 wins or 6 wins. And here we have a very weak bot. Like it is not weak, we are healing a lot, but we have no shielding, which is very bad for this comp. And like not enough shielding. And we have not enough damage, which... How are you supposed to beat that one back? But yeah, we will still take it, yes. Let's start with the items. Textiles, heal equal to your shield, 4.4 seconds of cooldown. When you overheal, shield 52. Again, there is skills. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain shield. So that way you could use a matchbox since it's obsidian. To scale the textiles, increase its value, its shielding. And that way get a lot more shielding, which increases the healing from the textiles as well, which cleanses more. So the textiles are also very good with silk scarf and stuff like that. So you're not that how do you say, weak against poison enemies. Then we have the lighter, 2.6 seconds of cooldown. We were trying to get a cinder or any additional burn from the pyro, but instead we got the lighter that we are always trying to get when we play mech, but never get to catch it. Then the phonograph, the item to the left of this, has its cooldown reduced by 40%. We played the phonograph here. Like the phonograph usually is a very bad item here. It doesn't provide any charges, so, and it's a passive, so we will only have 5 active items. Which means the matchbox, the bushel will be slowed down or frozen more often than usual. We could have played 2 small items instead of the phonograph, but here it made some sense because we had a heavy bushel. Heal 60, gain regen equal to 10% of this item's heal for the fight, and slow one item for 2 seconds. When you shield, charge this 1 second. Now the thing is, with the phono, it was exactly going down to 2.4 seconds of cooldown. 2.4 seconds of cooldown is the range where you only need 2 charges to reactivate. So, like you know, every charge has 0.2 seconds of cooldown, and 2 charges are 0.4 seconds of cooldown. So charging 2 seconds is, summing it up, it's 2.4 seconds of cooldown. And we exactly hit that. Everything below is also perfectly fine, but we just got that what is it, milestone or something like that. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, this means it only needs 2 charges, and now we have the Hypergreens next to it. The Hypergreens, 3.6 seconds of cooldown. Adjacent items gain 3 value for the fight. When you use an adjacent item, heal equal to the value of adjacent items. So this means we have the bushel, it is healing on its own, and it is healing a second time with the Hypergreens. Only 28, but it doesn't matter. We were scaling it anyways, and it did not matter because the bushel was going out that fast that we were already on 100% HP. So we would heal 2 times, which would cause 2 overheals, which would shield us 2 times, which ends up in 2 charges for the bushel. So the bushel was just charging itself all the time infinitely. And it going infinitely would give a lot of charges to the matchbox. And also with the skill here, Combat Medic, when you heal or gain regen, an item gains 6% crit chance for the fight. Now I did not check it, but the bushel is healing and giving regen. So I think it is supposed to give 12% crit chance. So yeah, we were giving everyone a lot of crit chance, and then the next skill comes in, Improvised Heal. When you crit, your heal items gain 20 heal for the fight. So with the Phonograph, we just made the bushel so much faster that we benefit way earlier from the Combat Medic to get a lot of regen and stuff, and be able to always overheal and get the Matchbox going to 100% crit chance very fast, and yeah, kill the enemy very fast. Like, don't give him time to scale, because we have no good scaling. So playing on time will just make us lose. And then we the Obsidian Matchbox, burn 15, deal damage equal to 10 times this item's burn. Crit chance 20%. When you use a non-weapon item, charge this 1 second. It has lifesteal because of quality over quantity. If you have exactly 1 weapon, it has lifesteal and 5% crit chance. Like this skill here. We started with the Obsidian Matchbox, and honestly the B1, B2, like, we could have upgraded the Matchbox for 1 more burn and 10 more damage, which would have been fine. But the upgrade on the Matchbox is not really needed because only 1 burn is not going to change the world. While upgrading the bushel doubles its healing and stuff like that. Like, there's just better upgrades. Upgrading the lighter would give 2 more burn. Honestly, I thought it is more. So I just upgraded it. But of course it is... I think the lighter was still better. Because on 5 seconds of cooldown, the Matchbox needs 5 charges. And you are not able to provide 5 charges early game to the Matchbox in an infinite loop. You need time to get your build going until then. So it was the right decision. But yeah, you can still upgrade it. By the way, we got a heavy bushel, but the heavy enchant is not really needed. Ideally, you will get shielded, and you could just get rid of the Hypergreens. Yeah, and play something else instead. Or even better, you get some, since we have the Improvised Heal and Combat Medic, you will simply get Burn, Obsidian, and Toxic enchant to get some damage, because this guy here is scaling. We are scaling the healing. The Matchbox is totally useless late game because it has just flat 15 burn. Like you have seen against the last enemy, it was just the bushel out tanking, trying to tank bushel and textiles against the enemy. The Matchbox was not doing anything. Like, it was indeed doing nothing. We could have played without lighter and the Matchbox, and the result would be the same. Let's continue with the rest of the skills. We also have full arsenal. Your items cooldowns are reduced by 5%. If you have a vehicle, reduced by 5. If you have a weapon, and reduced by 5 if you have a tool. Here we had a tool, Hypergreens, and we had a weapon, the Obsidian Matchbox. It also gets a weapon type with the Obsidian enchant. So yeah, we were reducing the cooldown by 10%. And again, the new cooldown reduction system, the way it works, it is summing up all the feathers, all the insect wings, like the Phonograph here, and this guy here as well. Like, the full arsenal we were using 10%, then the Phonograph, it is 50%, and then we, I think, used 1 or 2 feathers, I think, or something like that, which sums up in enough cooldown reduction to get the bushel to 2.4. This is a very cool new design with a cooldown reduction. This means you can get the matchbox way better to 3.6 seconds. This was the next goal, to make it only require 3 charges, but yet again, it was useless. I mean, not useless, but it was not strong enough. Then we have Immolating Spark. I mean, we talked about it. Your leftmost burn item has plus for burn. We just got some burn damage on the matchbox. Immolating Spark and Final Flame. Once the open beta started, they got nerfed by a lot, which hit the matchbox hard, so the matchbox is almost not playable. There's rare cases where you can play it. But the result, don't get disappointed when you play the matchbox, because there's... I will not call it a stable comp. Defense grid. The first time you use an item each fight, shield equal to 20% of your max health. Here 1.6k of shielding. We also had that one item that gives us 100 HP, the globe, at the start of each day. So we also had 8k HP. We were going for a lot of HP gaining, so this guy here made some sense. And remember, defense grid is also, the first time it activates, it is charging the bushel, because we are shielding ourselves, so the bushel gets charged. That way it would also be an additional charge to maybe overcharge the bushel for a small amount, which makes it go infinite maybe for like 2 or 3 seconds. And last but not least, Arms Dealer. When you buy a weapon, permanently gain 20 max health. We got this because we could not find anything better, but Arms Dealer is never a bad idea, even though if you don't go for... If you're not going for weapons, you will always find weapons, like you will always drop them from monsters or whatever. So it is a okay skill to get some additional HP. I'm fairly certain we still got like 300 or 400 HP out of it. So yeah guys, this was still a good game. We got our 10 wins, luckily. So we will take it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.